and welcome to Block 4. Here we're going to take a look at SDG 17, Partnerships for the Goals in the context of Ireland. So when we look at Ireland's progress for SDG 17, we're mindful that the SDGs provide the overarching framework for Ireland's international development policy. Ireland's development cooperation is directed at translating global commitments into tangible development impact. The Irish government and its people continue to build on our track record in delivering for the poorest and most vulnerable to focus on those furthest behind. In this section, we will consider some examples of Ireland's strategic approach to SDG 17 from the perspectives of both international engagement and internal engagement. The first area I'm going to go through is how Ireland is progressing in promoting international partnerships. So for this module, we're going to consider Ireland's contribution as an international player in achieving SDG 17 and in turn address Ireland's contribution to many of the SDGs. The Irish government has reaffirmed its commitment to the United Nations target of allocating 0.7% of gross national income to official development assistance by 2030. In their whole of government policy, A Better World, Ireland's vision is outlined, a vision of more equal, peaceful and a sustainable world. This vision and this document proposes to chart a clear way forward to achieve this vision, shaping and protecting our stability, our prosperity, our shared interests and our common future. In this area, Ireland's priorities are defined as, they're under 4 sections: reducing humanitarian need, supporting climate action, promoting gender equality, and strengthening governance. So how is this being done? Well, the document sets out 3 critical thematic areas to focus Ireland's interventions on. These 3 areas are protection, food, and people. The document talks about the changing global context and national context we find ourselves in. And in responding to the SDGs, we need to reposition our development cooperation. And that requires us as a nation to do things differently. And this policy identifies the following thematic areas for partnership building. There are capacity, coordination, policy influence, research and learning, and public engagement and global citizenship as the final one. So what I'm asking you to do is take time to read this policy document. It's about a 60-page document, but focus in particular in these chapters: priorities, interventions, and changing context. And when you reflect on this document, I'd like you to consider, just briefly, do you think the defined priority areas are reasonable? Maybe explain a little around your thinking on that.